Yo, what's hood? What's good? What's going down on your part of town? You already know what it is. We inside the Virtual Man Cave Entertainment. And tonight, out of all nights on this marvelous Monday, you know how we get down. It is D Rigger Presents Moments with What up, OG, Triple OG, D Rigger? You know what I mean? How you feeling, Lord?
We here, man, for another. Yo, these weekends go fast, don't they?
Too fast.
Fast, bro. Shit, but it's Monday again. Glad to be back though. We here. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to talk about today.
Only good
We're
thing
gonna
about
try to keep it.
Monday
We're
is that
gonna
we
try to
do this
keep
show.
it EO political. We're gonna take the politics out of it. But
Give me 1 second, Uncle. Right back.
we'll give you 1 second. You'll be right back. Okay, I guess like while we're here, I guess that means that I'll be doing a little bit of promoing. We got us tonight. D Rigger presents Moment with Unc. But on Thursdays, we also got MLB with Nate the Great. And on Fridays and or Saturdays, you got the Virtual Man Cave. Ooh, it popped up on my screen. We are on television. It's there. So yeah,
Hey,
but
we back.
again, we're back. All right. I did a
Yeah.
mini
So
promo. I
before we
did a
get,
mini promo.
hey, that's what you do. Since you did the mini promo, it is only right, kid. Cash App.
Man, you breaking up.
Listen, family, if you see that, those donations. Dollar
Oh, you
sign
talking about the
virtual kid.
hashtag down low, y'all. Down there. Look, see it? Down there.
Oh, I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you was.
This is the worst. I hope it got situated and corrected. But virtual man cave. Donation. You see that one fool hat that Unc is wearing right there with the Apple logo that says the V Entertainment logo. We can send you one of those hats, free shipping and handling with a
Oh, wait, wait,
$30
wait. You got
donation.
the other one.
And if you see the other one, we have the text script right there, the virtual man cave to let you know we got. You see the different designs, the different logos, and everything like that, just to let you know. Hey, again, hit us up, dollar virtual man.
Hey. Jay, Jay said just go down at the bottom, Cash App, Virtual Man Cave. Dollar when you see it on the bottom, go there. Subscribe, come in and be a wonderful member. And if you are, get you a colorway just like this, like my other one up here. So, hey man, we gotta fix the womp
Yeah,
womp womp.
for days. Oh
We
man,
gotta
I'm still
fix.
messing up.
You're better now. Maybe you gotta get closer to the damn computer. I don't know. So good.
I don't know, man. I might have to get sit closer to the router. I don't know, but it's Wi-Fi. I shouldn't have to do all.
All right, well, let's fix it. All right,
But
we good.
what you doing weekend, G man? What's your weekend, man?
Hey, I'm presuming that why you're asking me is this is gonna lead into the first topic of the show today. Because I did one thing this weekend. And I went to go see the movie Michael this weekend. And we're going to talk about this right now. Have you seen the new Michael Jackson movie? Yeah, you did. My fault. LL back here.
That's LL right there.
Right there. Yeah. So I will let everybody know that I'm the biggest Prince fan in the world. But of course I grew up on Michael Jackson, and so I am a very big Michael Jackson fan. And I seen the other buyout movies that they had, the biography movies that they had for Michael. Um and I had I was really I was really being very skeptical about it because I had heard early about the Rotten Tomato scores and everything about this movie, and I didn't
Do
want to
you
go.
listen
I
to Rotten
really didn't want to
Tomatoes?
go see it, huh?
Do you listen to Rotten Tomatoes when they give a review?
Not really, but it was kind of crazy that they had put out such a quick response on it. Nate, what it is, dog? Hey
What up, Nate?
man, I know you did that. That's Nate the Great. Everybody, y'all don't know who Nate the Great? Nate, give him the peace sign. Congratulations to hey, bro. I got the movie wasn't cut. Yes, who's this right there? Who's that? I can't read it. Yes, yes, the movie was better than incredible. The movie was way more better than incredible. So I gotta say, I did not expect it to be as good as it was. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know how good it could be, but I was madly shocked because there wasn't a bad thing about this movie across the board. Let's first start with the casting. Hello, hey, what's happening? 501, holla. Yo, let's start off with the casting of this movie. Um, I don't think they missed. From the brothers to my man Bill, from Minnie all the way up to his dad, Joe Coleman Domingo did a job on that. Oh my God, he was Joe Jackson. If anybody was Joseph Jackson, he was Joe Jackson. Nia Long, girl, showed that acting, she got acting skill. She played Catherine Jackson better than Angela Bassett play, and it's not because Angela Bassett played a bad Catherine. It's just that you felt like you were really looking at Catherine Jackson with Nia than you was with Angela Bassett. It was incredible, and each one of the Michaels, the little Michael Juliano, all the way up to Jafar, scary, y'all. These guys portrayed Michael Jackson to the hilt. I think they all deserve damn Oscars. That was some of the best movie acting I've seen. The cinematography is crazy. The cinematography of this movie, if you see everything they did, how they filmed it, how they looked at their faces, where they were filming at, everything they did, the cinematography was just outstanding. And don't see it unless you see it in an IMAX movie theater because is the music is hypnotically loud and just the best. It's better than any concert movie you'll ever go to. They did the music. They synchronized and they equalized it perfectly for the IMAX. This shit is going to blow your mind. Even if you weren't a Michael Jackson fan, you might want to go see this. This will blow your mind. It is an outstanding movie. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I'm telling you, I gave it a 9.8. That was a great movie. Great. And I'm
Yeah,
glad they did him justice.
I didn't see it. I haven't
You
seen it
need,
yet.
hey Nate, you see it? Where are they? I need Art. Art was the only one that went to go see this thing. Yo, bruh. And it's not, hey, listen. And in the movie theater, y'all, this is what was crazy. I thought we was just gonna get there. There'd be some people in the movie theater. Movie theater is full. What's in the movie theater? Everybody. There is not a bro. You could not look up. There were old white people. There were young black people. There were Korean green kids, orange kids, blue kids. There was people everywhere. They had sequins on. They had gloves on. They had Michael Jackson shirts on. All the seats were filled.
There was a lady with a full gold shiny outfit on.
Full gold sequin, shiny gold outfit in here in Woodbridge. They came dressed, and there were people waiting to go to the next show, and there were more of them waiting to go see it. This damn thing, Michael, yeah, Michael Jackson's gonna be known forever and ever and ever. Oh yeah, everybody, well enough represented.
Listen, Michael Jackson, Prince, Wu Tang, and Tupac.
I had it too.
I was gonna say Nas, but I yeah, Tupac too. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, Michael
I'm not
Michael
going.
does. Yeah,
I can't go wrong. I can't knock Nas either. I do believe Nas' discography will and his
but it's not.
legacy and the things
It's
that
more than a
he's
dis. But
accomplished.
I think I understand why
No,
you
no,
say Tupac because it's more of the person
and
and
right,
the
and that's what I was
music.
gonna say.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
yeah.
and Nas well, his body of work, his character. Um, we knew more of Tupac and his mindset, through the books he's written and stuff like that. Now in Nas' later years, we're learning more about who he is and more about what he's accomplished behind the scenes as far as business, his business accomplishments and investments and stuff like that. So yeah, I can add him to that list as well. Um,
But
um
it's gonna be more than that though. Like I said, like why I was mentioning in the back chat with the guys that what they just did, what has now come about is that Michael Jackson is about to become a goddamn saint. Because if you look at Michael Jackson, there ain't nothing bad. Look, they even tried to make him look bad in this. When you see this movie, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, he wasn't the bad guy. He wasn't doing all this. No, no. And if you knew Michael Jackson, you knew he wasn't anyway. It was just they made him into a villain. And it's really going to be weird because y'all going to see how it ties into the mess that's happening now with the people that are walking around in our government right now. It's eerie shit. But what's really great is that it don't bring out the bad in a lot of people, and it just focuses in on how Mike developed. And that was really the good part about the movie. That was really the best part. There's no evil people really. The only big issue in the movie is where power and control was being switched from his dad over to Mike taking over. And you got to see how that goes through. And that was the thing that was really being brought out, and how it was it was such an in-house terror for what he was going on through. It was a really good movie. Good movie. Excellent.
okay, Nate, you gonna go see it?
I'm gonna watch it here at the house.
Whenever you get the chance, that's all I'm telling you. When you do get the opportunity to watch it, if any of y'all get to go watch, like I see we got a couple people who's out there watching right now. Yeah, y'all saw the movie. Y'all understand. This is yo. There's been a couple movies that been made where you kind of wondered and all. This one right here tells you everything. And why I say it's real, because there's two Prince references in this movie. Two of them. People might not have thought about them big unless they heard them, but there was two big Prince references that made this movie, and I knew that they were doing this movie right, because for us that are Prince fans, we know of the two instances that they bring up in this movie. So we know that they was talking some real shit. This was a good yo. I hope they win best movie of the year. This. I
Well,
hope they win best actor. I hope
mm,
they win best all of that
I can
mess.
tell. I can tell you really enjoyed the movie.
It was
Um,
crazy. Yo, that was one of the yo. I ain't gotta
but
lie. It was one of the better
my
movies I
weekend,
ever seen.
that's what's up. My weekend, like I said, I haven't seen a Michael Jackson movie, but my weekend was fun. It was dope. I played some golf. You know, played I had to play daddy daycare, but at the time when I was able to get away and enjoy the day, I played some golf, and it was fun. I realized I'm getting a lot better, and I had a good time. I hit a different course than my normal course. This way I was able to use my driver. You know, little little hybrids. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Nate? I was out there, son. Tiger Hood, y'all.
Yeah. Jay trying to be an old man before an old man. He trying to get them links in. Nate,
Listen,
you don't be dealing with none of that, huh?
now I'll be real with you. You know what it is? I was playing golf, right? And I didn't realize how competitive it is. It looked like just a chill, relaxed game. So one, you playing against another person, but you really not paying attention to what the other person's doing, but you notice it because you playing with them. But at the same time, you just trying to get better yourself. So I don't know, I can't. It's hard to explain, but it's an internal thing, and so far I enjoy it. Fun.
Jay, you played against everybody on the course, huh? The fool in front of you, two people, two behind you. I
Nah,
got to do better than these five backs out here.
nah. Because what I realized, everybody sucks at golf. Nobody's really good. Um, everybody sucks.
Well,
So
hey,
what you have to go
that's when it
for?
becomes a mano e mano, brother. You just right
Yeah, that's
here.
what I mean.
You in here trying
Yeah.
to
So
yeah.
that's why when I go out there and play, I'm playing against myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to do better. So what I look for is I take away. I just got to have at least one good shot at every hole, and I'm good. Whether it be a tee shot, whether it be a chip, whether it be one of my putts. I just got to take a good takeaway from every hole, and I'm good. But what
That
was
used to be me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I understand where Jay's coming from. I used to play golf heavy a few years ago, but the knees told me no more, no more, no more.
I can respect that. But
They was singing, bro. Their knees was singing no
what
more.
made me
So
what made me real excited though, and what had me like, okay, the work I've been putting in for the past couple of months has been paying off. I went to a totally brand new course, and I didn't know the layout. I didn't know nothing besides just looking at the scorecard or looking at the placard when you get up to the hole and see, if it's a dog leg or how far away it is. And
excuse me.
yeah, I played fairly well. Like I played really good. And
That's all you can do,
before
bro.
somebody
I mean, you just try. How many balls you lose? I told you how I look at it. How many balls you lose?
zero, I didn't lose any.
Okay, so that
Now,
means that hey, that's a
now,
good day. Today
don't
is
get
a
me wrong.
good day.
I had the opportunity where I thought I was going to lose it about 3 times. One time, I clearly sounded like a woodpecker because I hit it straight to a tree and you heard it knock. You know that knock when it hit a tree. So I'm like, oh,
If it
I
knocks
lost
more
it.
than once, you done hit more than one tree.
So I'm like, I lost it. So we driving down the car path, right? And guess what I see?
Right
I
there off
see
the
my
edge,
ball
right? Right off
right
the
there on
edge,
the
right?
edge. I said, okay, the tree god spared me. Then another time I hit it, and like when you on the tee box, you hit it, and I know I hit it toward the bushes, so I said, all right, I guess I lost it. I walked over there, it laid up right. It was right next to the bushes. I said, oh, okay, cool, you with me? You ain't want to die. It wasn't your time to go. you know.
That's how it works. That's how it
Then
works.
the last time I hit it, it was a beautiful shot. And I hit the hill, and once it hit the hill, I said, oh, it's gone. Oh yeah, the hill took it. It went into the water. I went down it. It laid up on the rock. So I said, okay, I'm gonna use a foot wedge right now, and I kicked it back onto the greens, and I was good.
I play like Trump. I hear you. Kick a
Hey,
ball
I gotta get
wherever
a
you can. That's in the play.
listen. I'm
All
not
right.
hitting off no
Nobody
rock.
seen shit.
Oh no, what you talking about? I tell people, hey, this a foot wedge right here because I'm not hitting off no rock. I ain't hitting off no
They
rock,
be
bro.
out
I ain't
there
gonna
and
break
do
my
that.
arm.
Dude in the
Oop.
goddamn group in photo talk about he changed. I saw him kick it.
Not when I tell on myself. I'm about to foot wedge this, y'all. I'm not hitting off no rocks. I'm not hitting off no tree roots. None of that.
Oh hell no! You ain't Tiger Woods. You ain't boy. You ain't see it. Come out of there twisting up
With
your
a
neck,
broken
your
wrist.
back, and you
With a broken wrist.
you got a damn piece of tree root stuck in your neck.
No, not me. I play for fun, not for money.
Oh, trying to get in there talking about I can hit this. You man.
Okay. I
Okay,
can
right
hit
here,
it.
Jay,
Look,
right?
foot
Okay.
wedge. Okay. I
Okay.
know I can hit it too. Look, foot wedge. Bow. I'm good. But Nate, how was your weekend, bro? What'd you get into?
Nothing.
Come on,
Usual.
Nate. Tell them the truth, Nate. You were sitting in front of that television yesterday, wasn't you, boy? Wasn't you, boy? You was sitting there like, what gonna happen?
I watched the game yesterday. It was a good win.
Nate, you
Can't play
don't sound happy. Why you don't sound happy, Nate?
because we shouldn't have had to go this far to 7 games. That's why.
Look here, bro. First of all, let's Nate is a Detroit Pistons fan. And I get it. Nate is yo, my man is expecting the best. But Nate, let me first remind you that this is their first playoffs
Second,
since 19 what?
second. They was in playoffs last year.
Okay, so their second playoffs in the last what, 22 years?
No, they was in the playoffs in 2016. They was in the playoffs in They was in playoffs in 2016. They was in playoffs in 2018, 2020. I should say 2018,
All right,
2018.
all right, all right. So they've been there though, right? But this is the new group. This is the Cade Cunningham. This is the Cade crew.
That's Cade them.
That's Cade Nip. That's Cade Nip. That's my as Vince, aka Luscious Lock says, it's Cade Nip.
Not any team Cade is on. It's been Cade
You
them.
said
Cade,
catnip.
It's Cade them. It's been that in high school. It was that. It's Cade them.
Cade Nip. So, um, you don't think that? I mean, I think that was an impressive 7 games, Nate. I think it was a good. I think. Listen, I tell you what, they shouldn't have been in that position.
I think Jalen
That's what I
Duren.
said. That's
They
what I
shouldn't have
said.
been in that. That's true. They're a number one seed, and but
I don't think they
as
was ready
number
for the
one
pressure.
seeds do, they played and they got themselves back to where they belong. And they
I don't.
don't lose nothing now. They're back. They're still number one.
I,
So
I'm not gonna
no, what
lie.
I think is
The,
they
the
weren't
Pistons'
ready.
success relies solely on how Jalen Duren plays. He was getting outperformed by Wendell Carter Jr. That's a bad look. As a one seed starting
you
center,
hearing this,
that's a
Nate?
bad look.
I hear him.
Putting up, you can't put up 8-5-1 and expect to be. You can't expect to be acknowledged for that. He was getting outboarded. You're getting outscored. You're playing less efficient than bench players. Like that's not. You were started. You were a starting center on a one seed team on a strong conference. Like that's you can't do that.
Well, first, I'm gonna disagree with some of that.
Oh, Dad, get him, Nate.
Because
Talk to him.
one, two, or if you looked over the last 2 years, Orlando has always played us tough. Orlando matches up really well with us in each position, regardless of what people want to think. Orlando matches up with us very well. We
Okay.
weren't scoring. We weren't scoring, and Tobias Harris had the best game of his life yesterday. You might not see him. That might be the best we see of him the rest of the season. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
no, he had that first game, and yeah, you're right. He always shows up like 7 games in between games. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Dennis Jenkins for a couple games looked like a rookie. He finally got it back together. Game 6, really, it wasn't even nobody playing defense. Nobody just knew how to score in Game 6. That's what it was. Neither
Okay.
team knew how to score.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Orlando's problem was, there was Paolo and just Paolo. That's it. Franz was hurt. Suggs couldn't hit a shot, to save his life.
That's
So, oh
Um,
yeah, Suggs had, yeah, he had
Orlando
a,
too.
yeah,
Orlando is not a 3 point heavy
yeah,
team.
shoot,
They're
team.
more of a get in the paint and punch you in the mouth. Like
and it's
I feel like Detroit. I feel like Detroit and Orlando are like basically the same team, just with like different players being their stars. I think Paolo and Kate Cunningham are very interchangeable as players. I think they played very similarly. I think they also like
pretty much.
I think they play extremely similar. I think they're very similar players.
Yeah, and then
So I
Orlando got
think they'll
one.
play. I think that was a great matchup. But at the same time, though, like it wasn't them that was making that series bad. Not. I shouldn't say bad. It was a great series. It's not them that were making like them win or lose games. It was more or less the players surrounding both Cade Cunningham
Cavs and
and
Six.
Paolo Banchero.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Come here.
What up?
So y'all don't think like I'm a ventriloquist and I'm just sitting here watching.
You said what?
You
I
gotta
heard,
give
I
me
heard
some
everything you
niggas.
said.
Huh?
No. I'm just saying everybody else is like, he ain't even moved his lips. And where's all these talking coming from?
It's
What the
blinding. I
hell
can't.
is happening around here?
I can't stay here. It's blinding. It's ring light.
But that's how else are they gonna see us?
They don't need to see me. I'm
Okay,
cool.
leave then. All right.
I got
So now y'all know that's Luscious Locks.
and Bede played like doo-doo tonight
LL2K.
as well.
And what?
And Bede played like doo doo tonight.
And then Plead is playing like yeah, Knicks are in here giving Philly all they want. If everybody was happy about that.
And Bede shot 3
I
for
mean,
13.
we know Philly's not
You're
gonna
not
beat
giving
them.
me the foul.
Yeah, Nate,
Hey,
your team plays the Cavs now, right?
Yeah, I
and
saw it.
somebody
Okay.
I
said
saw it.
Cavs in six, bro. Somebody
I
said
saw it.
Cavs in six.
Not gonna
That's
lie.
I saw
crazy.
it.
The Cavs realistically.
John said Cavs in six. Hey, you better come back
So
in
what
here.
you think about
And
that, Nate?
hey,
Because
next
that
week,
is your
bro,
team.
come back next week so we can see where we standing at. So I can see if Nate's mad or if Nate's gonna be sitting here talking.
Word.
What about that six, fool?
Oh,
Yo, John, do us a favor, man. You already like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Come back,
You know
cause
what I
we're gonna
mean?
talk more about that.
this is a
Word.
good.
Hey,
This
yeah.
playoffs. This
Yeah,
playoffs.
these
Now,
playoffs, I gotta
These
say,
are good hoops.
I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't really thinking that it was gonna be good basketball this year.
This is great
But
basketball.
so far, this has been some
The
really,
East,
really
the
good
East is
basketball.
super. The East is
Listen,
super
shout
interesting.
out to Minnesota for sending Denver home. Thank you
Ant is
so
back.
much.
For whatever reason, yeah, but I don't trust it. Yeah, they're saying Anthony Edwards is back and supposedly playing
I
tonight.
don't know why you don't trust it.
Why? Because that was a very bad hyperextension.
He got 10 on perfect shooting right now. He shot 2 threes already in the first quarter. He balling.
He said he got that dog in him, y'all. He got that dog in him.
He getting Michael Jordan comparisons. I don't know like why you won.
Anthony Edwards bro. I hope he makes it because this is making the playoffs more fun.
Like you saw the same comparisons of Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. So who
You
you
saw
think is
what
gonna
happened
win
to
that
that guy.
series?
You saw the same comparisons of Kobe. You saw what happened to that guy.
All right, you're talking too much now. Go somewhere.
I can talk how much I want.
No, not
It's
here.
modern
Bye.
day. It's modern day.
Anyway,
You
He
got
said it's
Michael Jordan.
modern
You got
day.
Jimmy.
It could
Niggas
be
here, he
modern
just
day, but
home
your father
one.
follow
He's
old
up
school
late and
rules.
he got to go to school tomorrow. So yeah, go ahead.
Bucket?
It's crazy business. But yeah, hey, nobody can count out my Lakers. My Lakers are gonna be balling.
They done. Your Lakers are done.
you know,
He said
yo,
they done. They done.
He a hater though. I don't really worry about that guy. He a hater.
Seems like
We will ask him where his team is at.
which is
He Phoenix.
oh oh.
Yeah. Him and Dillon.
That's not even like a bad. That's just unfortunate.
Hey, you can't even talk about Booker. You gotta talk about
Dylan.
Dillon.
Okay. Well, listen, LeBron is gonna be right next to him.
Hey, you can say
LeBron
LeBron,
is gonna be
but
right
it don't
next to
sound as
him.
good as Dillon.
It sounds
Dylan's
just the
it's like
same.
a light skinned Pat Bev.
Yeah, what he
Who's
said.
LL's favorite
He's
team?
Lakers.
Oh man. Y'all like
Yo,
Bronny
bro,
and his
no,
father.
bro, fruit don't fall far
y'all
from the
like
tree, and the
y'all
fruit
like
don't
LeBron
fall
and Bronny.
far from the tree in the house, man. Look. He started off like in Philly. He liked the Philadelphia Eagles for a good
I
bit.
thought their logo looked cool though. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
see that? See, and then all
I
of
was
a
an
sudden,
impressionable 4-year-old. That's not
and
fair.
then and then and then the light bulb hit.
Oh, you
and it
hit
was
him.
silver and
You heard
blue.
that, dude, right? You seen it, right? Then I hit him, and then
No,
he was
I
like,
said the
"Yeah,
light
I saw the
bulb.
bright light." You said 2 points. You said that out of sequence.
Jay, you dirty,
You said I hit
Jay,
him.
you dirty.
You said I hit him. He saw the
Yo,
bright
bro,
light, and then he became.
that was a dramatic interpretation of the light bulb going boom. That's what that was. Boom.
No, no, that's what
Okay.
happened. And a boom happened.
All
He saw the
right,
bright
Jay. All
light and said
right,
yes. He said
Jay.
yes. I'll be a Cowboy fan.
Still don't know who Jay's favorite football team. Jay don't got a favorite football team.
James like to watch ball.
So I'm torn. I'm torn between two
Don't be
teams.
torn. Who?
I am.
No. See, that's
I'm gonna
we
tell you
see.
why.
No,
Listen,
no.
listen.
Let's go back to NBA basketball.
Nope,
You know,
nope.
I'm not
Hold
messing
up.
with you, Jay.
That's why I put you on mute. About that.
Yeah,
So
that's with me, Jay.
check
Oh,
it.
you seen Jalen
I
Brown?
grew up loving the 49ers, kid. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Steve Young, and them. You know what I'm saying? That
as
was amazing.
as you should.
They straight amazing. And then somewhere along the line, my son was born. And I still love the 49ers, but he was a big Giants fan. So yeah, he swayed me. I became a Giant fan. I
I ain't
started
got
rooting.
enough Excedrin migraine to be listening to this bullshit. I'm telling you, man. These stories of how you go to these, man. Come on. I don't want to.
So I just be telling the truth about how
I
situation
mean,
goes
I
ahead.
believe you, Jay, but a little bit. I'm just saying that this is a headache.
Why would I lie? Why
I
would I
didn't say
lie?
you lied, Jay. It's just the teams that you picked. It's the 49ers and the Giants. Bruh.
Careful,
Ugh.
careful on.
Ugh.
Careful.
Careful talking about
Careful.
my
Ugh.
49ers. Careful about
I
my
said careful
49ers on.
about the 49ers, yo.
Ugh. Ugh.
Look, we in the
Don't
same boat. Both of us ain't won the Super Bowl since the 90s.
I'm still thinking. Hold on for a second.
You get to
Ugh. I'm still nasty thinking about that mess right
Your
there.
quarterback choices are Sheen from Jimmy Neutron and Johnny Test. Oh my God, Jackson Dart looks like Johnny Test, and Brock Purdy looks like Sheen.
He said he said Jackson Dart looked like Johnny Quest. That's so stupid.
But who y'all got?
A
Who y'all got
man named Scatterboo.
right now? Who y'all got coming out of the East?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm always gonna have the Cowboys first.
We talking about basketball.
Oh, my bad. Out of the East.
Who's making it out? New York.
Yeah, you know something? I hate thinking like this, and my son's over here just. If Leo was here, he'd be blasphemy. But I almost want to say it. Yo, the Knicks are the only ones playing like they mean it.
Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York.
I take the Knicks out of the East.
Okay. And who you got coming out of the West?
Fuck, man, that's the damn toss up, bro.
San Antonio.
That's the toss up because
You want it to be LA.
man, I wanted to be LA very badly. I really do, and I don't think if
Yeah.
Luka don't come back, it ain't gonna happen.
Nate, is this how I sound a little bit about the Mets? Like how when you be
Yes.
calling me the but you
Nah,
know
Yes.
what?
I didn't say I'm
The
going
Mets are
for him though.
amazing. The Mets are amazing.
I
So
cheer for my team, but I gotta say, if San Antonio handles their business, y'all, I don't think nobody can beat them with Wembayama on that team. I'm sorry, they got a really fast, really efficient basket. This is San Antonio basketball, bro, with a big man. Yo, and this dude is not just big, he is an alien. He really is not of this planet. He can't be of this planet. He is from the planet long as fuckers. He's it's crazy business, bro.
Yeah, my
hey
Jinx
yo.
said that
Nate,
they
you
took
heard
all the
that?
people. They took the starting five from the Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili era, and shoved them into one person and made Wemby.
Yeah, that could almost work. I can see that.
They shoved the entire starting five, took their best capabilities.
He's a monster, y'all. He's a monster. Wemby is a true monster. I don't care. He stretches and he looks like he gets longer. He looks like Plastic Man. It's crazy. It's
So
crazy.
personally, I think they're not going to get past Minnesota. I think
Minnesota?
Minnesota's going to make it out of the West,
Minnesota.
and
They don't got no
I
one for
don't want to
Wendy.
say the
Jay
Knicks.
talks.
They don't got no one for Wendy. That's the thing. I wouldn't discount.
Keep talking, Jay. I'm just this is that
I'm
sidebar
not
that
paying,
this show is
listen,
good for. You gotta go ahead. Yeah.
listen. I'm not paying
Keep
attention.
going. Keep going.
Listen,
Keep going.
I'm not paying attention to nobody who still got a bedtime. Okay, that don't work. I ain't worried about that. Um,
All right, keep going with this.
oh,
Keep going with this
so
theology you got. Go ahead.
and I don't want to say the Knicks, but I don't want to say Detroit either. So I'll just say the Knicks.
You're not giving Cleveland an ounce of a chance, are you?
I mean, I don't think they're gonna. All right, so let's say they beat Detroit, right? I think they're gonna be so tired from that series that the Knicks will beat them. Now,
Okay.
if Detroit has to play the Knicks, depending on the Cleveland, it all depends on the Cleveland series, like how tired they are, and that could go either way. If I had to give it to one of the two teams as a toss up, a game 7 toss up, I'm from New York, so I'll just give it to the Knicks based on that. So I got New York coming out of the East, Minnesota coming out of the West.
All right, so Knicks versus the Timberwolves.
That's crazy to me.
Pretty much.
Minnesota. I don't think Minnesota doesn't have anyone for all them centers that got down in the West. They don't got no one for Chet. I don't think they got no one for Shea at that. I don't know. Rudy Gobert been balling though. He been hooping.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards. That's all I'm gonna say.
I listen, y'all. I know he's in there now. I hope he hangs on. They're playing us. Huh?
You can see what happened in Tatum.
Timberwolves.
No, we play OKC.
Yeah,
Okay, see, that might be the other. That might be the other problem, Jay. That might be the other problem.
I don't like the way they play basketball.
Hey, listen here. I don't care what y'all say. OKC is one of these teams that if you don't give them no respect, you absolutely losing your mind. This is a good damn. This is a very good young team, and we're there now. They're playing great basketball, and their best defender is not even playing. He's hurt most of the time. And Jay Williams, dark Jay Williams, I should say, because there's a light Jay Williams and there's a dark Jay. So dark Jay Williams, he's not even playing most of the time. And this team is still putting belt to ass against their opponents. I I give the defending champions a lot of credit, and I do have to give them their props. I do think that we'll probably go down to them 4-2. I think the Lakers lose to them 4-2. I see OKC coming out, and I see OKC beating New York 4 games to 1.
So Nate, who you got?
New York is gonna grit, but New York can't hang, and they not gonna be. I'm telling you, they're gonna get hit from all sides with OKC.
These Knicks looking dangerous, bro.
They look dangerous. You think
You
You
can't. Wait.
put up
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
What?
Flag on the play. Bruh, you already picked San Antonio. It's a dub. You picked San Antonio. You can't be going back talking about OKC now. Listen, every time I do something like that, you be trying to come from. You be trying to get at me. Nah. We not doing that. We not jacking what you just said for that whole 10
All
minutes.
right,
We
all
not listening.
right, all right,
We
nah.
throwing that out the
All right,
window,
double
bro.
dribble. That was double dribble. All right, no, all right. I changed my pick. I'm going back to OKC.
No, you going back to San Antonio. That's what you stuck with. That's who you riding with.
All right.
Yo, you hear that, Nate? Just because it's D Rigger presents moment with Unc, you ain't gonna be switching it up talking about it's my show. It's my show.
I can make these changes, Jay, when I want them. It's just an adjustment.
Nope.
It's just
So
an
Nate,
adjustment.
I know you're gonna stick to your guns, unlike Unc. You gotta watch him playing spades if he not on your team. You know what I mean? That's you just let me know, Unc. Who you got, Nate? Ain't nothing left in that bottle, bro. Ain't
There's
nothing
something
left
in
in
here.
there.
It's
You
just
drinking
pink. It's
air.
like it's pink.
You drinking air.
No, I wasn't. Believe that.
All right. So you got Detroit coming out of the East. Who you got coming out of the West?
Until you beat the champs, you got to. Until somebody can beat the champs, I'm going with the champs.
Okay, you rocking with OKC. Okay. So how many games do you think this series is gonna go with your team right now?
Against Cleveland, should only go 6. Either way.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Ooh.
mean,
And then when they see
Either
you,
way, I
right?
like that. That's a clear cut answer. They either gonna win in 6 or lose in 6.
because I feel like Cleveland got more pressure than we do because their superstar, has always come up kind of short in the playoffs. And then they got the other one that's a declining superstar. We already know what his playoff history is.
Yep, yeah. Get there and dissolve. Yep.
Victor Wembanyama has
So
7 blocks for
Plus they
do
plus
you
they
think
division rivals, so I ain't gonna give them no love anyway.
do you think that makes that team do you think that makes Cleveland more dangerous?
No, because Evan Mobley's gonna show up. About that's at least he gonna show up. I think they took a step back by getting rid of trading Darius Garland for Harden. For Harden.
Yeah, that
I
was
think
a step back, I believe. I believe that too.
and this series against Toronto, and then this series against Toronto showed, you know, you got some guys with some length and they can get to the basket. It causes them trouble.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes was a big issue in that series. He was
Yeah,
pushing
well,
that ball on their asses. He was pushing that ball on them crazy. He really was. Scotty Barnes was balling in
time
that
out,
series.
time out, time out, time out. I want to take my previous statement back. And I was agreeing to Nate when I said he was giving them a problem. Yes, he was. I was not agreeing with anything that Unc said.
The other face.
What you not agreeing with me for? What's the matter with that? I'm just saying
Because
he was right. He was right. Scotty
no, no,
Barnes
no,
was
no.
giving the big guys that he was running through the Cleveland big guys. Talk about
He was running through them, Unc.
through past them,
You know this only
by
happens
them.
because listen.
Can't run
It
through
only
them.
happens. This only happens because of Nate. I can keep a straight face and keep it going, but Nate be having his facial expressions and I be rolling. So blame Nate. Don't blame me. It's
I
Nate's
ain't do
fault.
nothing.
I ain't do nothing.
I know. I know you ain't do nothing, Nate. It's
And
okay.
them, and I'm not saying they would have won, but Brandon Ingram not playing either played a big part in Toronto losing that game too.
I didn't know what happened to him. What happened to him?
I think he had I don't know if it was a calf or something like that or ankle injury, but that's
Oh
what kept
yeah,
him out.
that's 25 points gone right there. They might have. Yeah, you're right. He didn't play the last 3 games for them.
No, I think the 5th game that's when he went out.
Yeah, the
And
fifth,
then
sixth, and seventh. There you go.
yeah,
Yep, there you go.
and they only survived in game 6 because RJ Barrett channeled his inner Kawhi
Yeah.
Leonard
Oh yeah. He got
and
his inner
Tyrese
Kawhi
Halliburton.
on. That was crazy, yo. I ain't never seen a ball bounce that high in the air and come straight back down into the basket like that.
But I would say that's one of the best crowds in the NBA.
Up in
Toronto
Toronto?
in general, in any sport, like Canada, their lone teams that they have in USA sports, they root for their teams. I watched the Vince Carter documentary. It was kind of like Vince Carter, not Vince Carter, but the whole Toronto Raptors history. It's on YouTube. It's a 4-part series. It was actually really good
Hmm.
and talked about how important the Raptors were to the country of Toronto as well,
Right?
especially after the Expos had left
From
from
Montreal,
baseball.
yeah. From
I
Montreal,
watched
yeah.
I watched that documentary too on Netflix. The 49ers traded our linebacker to y'all too, right?
D
During the
Winner.
draft.
D
Yeah,
Winner.
during the draft.
Yeah, we
Yep.
ain't need him.
Hmm. I
You
mean,
say that.
he had
You say that.
105.
Hey, I just want to see what happened. I'm not again, the only thing I will do today is not be crazy about how the draft went. I need to see talk to me on the field. The draft don't I know who we got, I know what happened, I know the things we did, but I would like to see it transmitted. I want to see it transmitted on the field. I don't want to hear about who we got or what we did. We got some brand new coaches. We got some brand new players. Let's see if our defense. But I can't say nothing, bruh. It has to be proven. We were 33rd in the third. There was 32 teams in the league, and our defense was 34th. Our shit was horrible, bruh. It's crazy. It's crazy, and we got to do better. So yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. Thank you for giving us the winter. Thank you.
I don't know.
Why you say it like that? D Winter was good. D Winter was a good linebacker for y'all.
Not that he had the giant. Not that he had the Cowboys. You won't be.
Oh, you just being a hater.
I'm just being honest.
You know what, I wish the 49ers was your team. In respect to you, Nate, I know that that's your team. And Jay, he's still trying to figure out what boat he got to catch to get to which bay he finna hang out in.
It don't matter.
You mean
I can
it
go wherever
don't
I want.
matter? You like somebody though, Jay, right? It don't matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
If the Giants win, I win. If the 49ers win, I win.
That's crazy.
Like, who made the rules and said you got to pick one favorite team?
You know what, Jay? You're right. You're absolutely right. You
And you
can
know what?
pick who
And
you
if they
want.
did, if they did make that rule, guess what? Rules are made to be broken. I'm about to break it.
Look at you. You're that guy.
Yeah, I've been him. Been him, kid. And I'm not
You're gonna
talking about
make
the
the
Marlon
rule.
Wayans movie, him. You know what I mean? I,
Have,
I just been him.
did you see that? Or is it out yet?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it in the movies and I saw it on Netflix.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
What is it?
It's a
I'm gonna
football.
ask that. I'm gonna ask that. Like, Is it a psychological
Yes,
thriller, or is
yes.
it a?
It's a
Is it a
psychological
like
thriller.
just a psychological drama? What is it?
It's a psychological thriller. It's about a young man who makes it to the NFL, about to get drafted, had a tragic accident, and you can see how hypothetically, if they paint a script for somebody, how a script can be painted for someone, and how there's other governing bodies behind the scenes that might have an influence behind certain things that take place behind your career. And you have two choices: either let them control you or don't let them control you. And the choice is yours.
And this
You
was
have
a
to make.
story of how he was either fighting it or, or allowing it to take over himself, right?
Uh, more like you got to watch it. I'm being very vague as I speak about it because I don't want to give it away. Um, but it's a good movie in my opinion.
Okay, 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 okay. Because
But
I knew what the premise of the movie. I knew what the premise of the movie was, but to hear somebody talk on it, it doesn't sound like it was a bad movie at all.
nah, it wasn't a bad movie. It was good.
Okay.
I can't rant and rave on it how you ran and raved about the Michael Jackson movie, but in my opinion, it was a good movie.
Like I
But
say,
quick
some
question,
movies you gotta. Some movies need to be ranted about. I understand.
I respect that.
So
I
yeah, but I heard that it was worth the watch though. The movie
it is.
itself is, yeah, it's worth the watch. It says this just to see how it plays out is kind of diabolical. So
Yeah.
it says it's not a bad movie. I gotta check that out. I gotta
So,
check that out.
quick question, man. The weather's getting warmer outside. You know the season's about to shift. Summertime is coming up. So, yo, what's y'all plans for this summer, fellas, man? What y'all got going on, man?
You want to go, Nate?
I'll be chilling. At best, and I am. That's what I'm be doing. I'm be
I hear
chilling.
that. Hey, shit. Don't,
You
ain't
know,
nobody going. Hey, right there out there on the patio be good for me. But I
yeah.
think we might do Vegas this year, bro. We might do Vegas. My wife want to go to Vegas.
Some family might come visit. That's about it. But
Yeah.
that's about as much as we doing.
Jay, you
That's,
going on a cruise, huh? Ain't you? You going on a cruise, huh?
yeah, I'm gonna cruise around my beautiful state of North Carolina and play a whole lot of golf. That's what I'm gonna do.
I think
I
that's
ain't
what
got
going somebody going. I think I'm gonna get asked to go on one of them, and I'm gonna have to turn them down. I ain't messing around on no party boat.
nah, I ain't going on no
Ain't
cruise.
it
Most
ain't no the love boat. I ain't
the
getting on
most I
that thing.
might do, I might head up to your neck of the woods, Unc, and just go check my son. That's about
Yeah,
it.
hey, do a little Howard run, get up in there, go check it out. I hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Other
we were
than
thinking
that,
about, yeah, that'd be
I'm
good.
cool.
Yeah, I ain't. Hey, look, y'all, but let's be real about this. A lot of reason why nobody want to go nowhere, travel anywhere. First of all, it's gonna cost too
Gas
much.
is $4, and
No, it's not
gas out
$4.
here
It's
is four
$5.
dollars.
It's five
Well,
dollar.
it might be $5 where you at right now. It is $4 and about 30 cents.
And if
I'm
you
about to
think
be on my
you think
e-bike
we're
for real.
bad, take your ass down there to Florida. Take your ass to California. Man, they got gas prices running at $7 in these places. $7
$7.
a gallon for some
I'd be walking.
super.
I'd be walking everywhere I gotta go.
Damn, y'all. All for an idiot.
Yo, $7 is crazy.
That's Cali, bro. That's Cali. It hit $5 out here. It hit
I
five
feel
dollars out here
I
already.
feel like it's about to hit 5 out here.
Don't worry.
Hey,
They're saying that it might not even off until it gets to 8.50, bro. That means
what
it's
you
gonna
mean
be
even off?
easily $10. That means it's gonna be easily $10 a gallon in California, bro. If it needs to 8.50 here in the big E states, you can forget it. And I can't
Cali gonna be
imagine what
Cali
kind of
gonna
price
be
they're charging
it's gonna be double
charging
digits. It's gonna be
Texas and
like
all them in
13,
them
14
states, huh?
dollars. It's gonna
Huh?
be like 13, $14.
Oh, I don't think they'll go that far. I don't think they'll get to 8 or 9 though. They'll
Well, you
be
gotta think
hovering
about.
at 8 or 9. Yeah, bro. I believe. I don't know about 14, but they'll be hovering at some inordinate
Well,
price anyway. So
that might be for people who got to put premium in their car.
yeah, that's premium. Yeah, that's premium. That's premium.
That'll
I
jump them
think
up to like
premium.
$12.
Yeah.
So
Which
the
is why
price
I
of it.
say this is why I say
So
y'all should get a damn electric vehicle.
I was just about to say that. I'm about to
Go
get an
get
electric
you an
car.
electric vehicle. Go. Lease it. You ain't got to own it. Lease it. You got to pay $400-500 a month to have it. Yo, do that, and you'll probably save. At this rate, yo, you're gonna be paying $100 for gas in a Corolla.
She.
Right,
Nate drive
exactly.
a Deuce in a quarter with
Nate,
no
right,
exhaust and
Nate?
no catalytic
Nate,
converter.
you already
He
thinking
about to
about
pay
going to steal
5,000.
you a scooter. I know Nate's out there thinking about I'm gonna have to get me one of these city scooters so I could ride because I ain't gonna be
Why?
able to drive no more.
Why?
What
I
do you
work
mean
from
why?
home. I work from
Oh, you
home.
work from home.
And yo, you forgot. Nate
I
can run a
forgot.
mile in 2 minutes. He good. Nate good. Right, Nate?
Whatever, man.
You act like I made you act like I made that up, son. I ain't say that, you did.
I misspoke.
Jay
And it's
said,
gonna people act like nobody can make a
and
mistake.
I'll repeat. Jay said, and I'll repeat.
I'm just
Anyways,
saying.
I'm still driving off the same gas from the first week of April.
Okay, Nate, you ain't going no fucking way. I got that. I understand that question. I understand that answer right there. You ain't doing
I go
nothing
get
else.
groceries. I go to the grocery store, and every now and then when I want to get something to eat and I don't feel like cooking, that's about the only time I need to go out the house.
So you still got a full tank, Nate.
Nate talking about hi. My name is Nate. I'm a homebody.
Now I
Hi,
don't put
my
no
name is
now,
Nate, and I got a full tank of gas.
I got to put
Show
that in
off.
gas that I'm a homebody.
now I don't put no full tank of gas in there all the time.
You know what, Nate? I hope when you walk down your steps, you slip, but you don't fall, but you get scared like you think you're gonna fall.
Who put you? Jay, you got he put the good juju on you.
Right? You see,
No,
you
no,
see
no.
the
What is that?
But wait, you didn't hear what I said. I want you to slip, fall, but you don't fall. I don't want you to fall. I just want you to be like, oh, I almost fell there. Woo, woo. I got scared. I got a full tank of gas. Show off.
I need some spray. I got to spray it around here. That's gonna get
I
me.
Why
don't
you
put a full
farted
tank.
on yourself?
Hold
Wait, why you need some
up.
spray, huh?
Hold up. Jay, because you talking some juju shit. The fun.
When you don't go nowhere, you ain't got to put a
Fall,
full
but
tank
don't
in.
slip. Fall, but don't. No, here.
I said
When you
slip, but don't fall.
Mm-hmm.
right, we're gonna rebuke that. And
Yeah,
you ain't got.
gotta get away from it. Yo, we don't talk like that. Yo, no, bruh.
Yo,
No.
I'm too old for that. He said, "Oh no, I can't take that."
Oh, I'm glad that my nana said, if you don't like it, you gotta spray that away. Thank you. Yeah.
Here's the
No,
thing
Be
what
about it
happened
gone,
was
though.
nigga.
you
Be
farted.
When
gone.
That's what happened.
when you ain't got to. The thing about it is when you ain't got to go in the office, you don't need to fill up your car.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with that because I'm at home 3 days out of the 5 that I'm in. But I'm
Oh,
using that electric car to go
nobody
get
want
the
to hear you. You
train.
got an electric car, bro.
Yeah,
So we not hearing nothing you saying.
you should. You
Nope.
want to pay extra money? Go. I say go get you a scooter, boy.
And what happened when it rains?
Hey, put a scooter with an umbrella.
That scooter gonna be right back right here in the house when the summer hit.
right.
Can't be outside in that heat.
The tires be melting the damn wheels.
Tires stuck
Be
to
hot.
the concrete.
Yeah, they sensitive to the concrete. Then it melted.
They stuck
So
to it.
let me ask y'all this question. Next question, right? Um, I I don't know if this is a good. That's a good one. We roll with this.
Uh-oh.
If there was one hobby that you have liked to do, but no longer have interest in it anymore,
Oh, I got one.
what?
Playing music.
What
I
kind of
used to
music?
be
What do you
able
mean?
to
Be more
play and
specific.
read music. I used to play the trumpet. I used to be able to play the trumpet and
Yeah, you know what? I think you just be you know something about my life, and you be saying things to trigger me.
I am 100. I'm what? How
Out
old am
of
I?
out of 1,000, out of all the instruments in the world, why you gotta pick trumpet?
'Cause that's what I played.
That's the only instrument I don't like.
Why you don't like a trumpet?
Yo, so my brother was in the band, right? And we shared him and I used to have to share a room. Um, his instrument was the trumpet. I used to have to listen to him practice. I used to want to sometimes I used to steal, you know how you put the mouthpiece into the trumpet? I used to steal his mouthpiece, the brass part. I used to steal it and run around the house and hide it so he couldn't practice. Like my mother used to have to sit there. My mother, my brother, and my sister used to really have to sit there and like plead with me to go get it so he could practice. And I'm like, no, I don't want to hear it. And mind y'all, my brother
That's
is 10
bad,
years
Jay.
my brother
That's
is 10 years
bad,
older than me.
Jay. That's bad. Damn,
Cause I
Jay.
used to cause I used to lie and say I'm gonna throw it down the incinerator. But I ain't never gonna throw it down the incinerator because I knew I would have got beat up real bad. So it wasn't worth it. But it was a good lie.
Man.
I stole out for 30 minutes until I had to give it back. And then I had to listen to him practice. I don't like the trumpet, bro.
Damn.
So we all see what kind of shenanigans you on.
Mm.
Lizzie, what's good, baby?
Lizzie. Hey, Lizzie. Did you see the Michael Jackson movie, Lizzie?
Unc, you the only one that's seen it, bro. Don't nobody else seen this.
I feel bad. I don't understand why I'm not. Art saw it. Art saw it.
You are the only one that got kids old enough to go see that journey. I took your kid.
Yeah, true, true. Think about that one. That yeah. Yeah, yeah, I see you. You know what? Touche, Jay. That's a good one. You can't
Even though
stomach to. Oh no 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 no. Lizzie, hey, for all of y'all that saying that you think it's gonna tear y'all up,
do
man, y'all
do
just go
do
to the
do
movie.
do 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 do.
Can't do it. You gotta go. You gotta go. Good. Hey, and if you do, then you need to take yourself to the movie theater. Go to the matinees. I think they're gonna be crowded too. Go as soon as you can. Go get you a seat
So
and go watch the movie.
yes, go see it. And Lizzie, you got to watch the beginning of the show because Unc went on a 20-minute tirade of why the Michael Jackson
You
movie is
got
the
to.
best
Hey, I'm
ever.
not going back. Yeah, I can't go back because it'll be another 20
So,
minutes. I don't want
Nate,
to do it.
is there one particular hobby that you had interest in when you was younger or at a particular time that you no longer find interesting?
I don't think so. Because I think mostly every hobby, if I get a chance to still do it now, I would do it.
Okay. So what is one hobby that you want to start that you haven't started yet?
Well, there was one that I was gonna start, but at that time I had just missed the weight class by like 3 pounds, and that's
Okay.
skydiving. Skydiving. So the day we the day we went
So
the day
Hey,
we
you
went
wanted to jump out of airplane?
a
the day we
perfectly
all
fine.
the day we all went skydiving, when they weighed us, I missed it by 3 pounds. So I was upset. They
Why you
wouldn't
ain't
let
go
me
to
go.
the bathroom? I done went to the bathroom, dropped the deuce, and came back like I'm ready to go.
So I just was one of the cameramen filming from when they was landing and everything, at least. Because I mean, the drive wasn't far. We went to Jersey, so
Okay.
So okay.
So Nate, why you want to jump out of a plane? Like I'm curious.
that's fun. You ever see how sometimes even in our group chat on the main page, it be some wild stuff, and I'm like, I'm down for it because I don't know. Every now and then, it's just good to do something different.
I'm
I,
down.
I
I'm
feel
down for
you.
sketchy stuff. I'm down for sketchy stuff, but jumping out of a perfectly fine airplane is not one of those things. I mean,
No, but especially having to rely on a parachute.
the most I could do, you know what I mean, in all honesty, is probably zip lining high up, you know.
Mm.
Because I did zip line at 50 feet, 75, 100 feet in the air. That was scary. That's real. That
Yeah.
100 feet in the air is real. It's real. Like you up
So
there.
now let me ask you then, since you
Yeah.
said relying on the parachute, you flew on the plane plenty of times when you was active. Were you flying the plane?
Nah, but I didn't jump out that motherfucker either.
But you were trusting somebody else to get you to land you safely.
I wasn't having that problem. That was only them motherfuckers that didn't like black pilots, remember?
I'm just saying though, like at the end of the day, you still take a risk regardless, especially if you're not doing it yourself.
Oh my God, bro. They volunteered me to go TDY. You right. You absolutely goddamn right. I got voluntold I was going, yeah, yeah. Jump seats and all, bro. That goddamn right. We was close. They gave us training to do it. We could hang out of the back of a C-130 or a H-53 helicopter. We were able to strap up, throw that gear on. They taught us how to rappel out of a helicopter. Yeah, bro. I had some fun in the military. I did. I didn't jump though, Nate. I
That's
didn't
all.
jump,
So,
Nate. I I
so
I, I rappelled a
why do I
couple of
have to?
places.
Why the helicopter can't land? Why do I have to repel?
It's
Land that
infiltrate and
helicopter.
exfiltrate, bro. It's in and out, bro. In and out.
I know you drop me off. I get out. I come back. I get in. You go.
Nah, Jay. It ain't no setup stage like if you was in Predator and you can land a helicopter in the middle of the jungle. That shit don't work, bro. There's outposts and everything where they gotta go and put you. You ain't just landing no fucking helicopter in the middle of the goddamn jungle. That shit ain't happening like that. You get stop. Y'all ain't gonna watch Predator no more. God damn it. Y'all better stop thinking everything is like. I'm telling you, man. Motherfucker be cutting in y'all there, but just take the helicopter and just land it right in the middle of the jungle. Bitch, you know what's in the middle of the jungle? Trees is in the middle of the jungle. It's trees. Where you gonna land a helicopter in the middle of the jungle? Like all of a sudden there's a fucking open area in the middle of the
Wait,
jungle
wait,
that you
wait.
can just land a helicopter and then you can just
Why you
get out.
gotta? Why you gotta drop me off in the jungle? You better drop me off where you can land it, and I'll walk the rest of the way.
Come on, Jay. That's what I'm saying. Where you gonna do that at?
I don't know. I'm not the
Wait a minute.
navigator.
What did it say?
She said an elephant.
I rode an elephant. That's the highest I. Oh, you ain't ever been on an airplane, Lizzie? I think we had this conversation. You did say you never rode an airplane before. The highest you ever been is an elephant. Man,
Well, I'll be honest. I'm not jumping out at anything that works perfectly fine that you can land and take off again.
oh
What's the
yeah,
purpose?
I'm with you. I mean, I agree on that one, Jay. You ain't gonna get no argument out of that.
Now, if
That's a
something's
pretty
going
straightforward
left,
answer.
if something's going right, then by all means, yep, I'll jump
Yeah, I
out. Give
hope
me a
so. Yeah.
parachute. I'm gonna make it happen. Just tell me what cord I gotta pull, and when it's time to pull it, I'm gonna pull it. But
Ooh.
if there's one hobby or one hobby, excuse me, that I haven't started yet. Uh, Matter of fact, I'll take one hobby that I would like to go back to that I haven't. I just got to make time for it if I want to do it. Painting. I was getting real good at it at one point, but not in the sense of painting like images and the flower and the sunset. Nah, I was doing a little different type of painting called masking. So I would just have a base color. I'll paint it, let's say the canvas black, and then I would lay down some tape over certain regions of it, and then over that I would paint something else. Use another color, let that dry, and there's a certain adhesive and a glue that you use to make sure that the paint that you layer up doesn't blend and it doesn't bleed onto the other color, into the other colors. Then after I do that, I will put like a nice little gloss on it, so this way it just look good. The colors won't fade, and it used to come out pretty dope. And it was a pretty good hobby, pretty good habit that I had. You know?
All right, so Basquiat, what happened, bro? Why you stop?
Oh, I just started doing other stuff.
Right?
Life got busy.
As yeah, and as for most.
Lizzie, you definitely do not have to pay for anything. All right, I will definitely make you one when I start painting again, but you don't have to pay for it, yo. I will just mail it to you, and I will feel honored that it'll be up somewhere and you have it. Listen, you already paid homage by showing love, so you paid your weight in gold. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You show love to the home team each and every week, so we appreciate you on that note. You know what I mean? You already paid, kid. Told you the manifestations. We was already talking about that last week. Now you don't
That is
understand
true.
being
That is true, Jay. Yeah, we
like
did. That's right.
I don't think Lizzie really understands how we used to sit back and talk about, we gonna have supporters, we gonna be out here doing this, that, and the third. And come on now, Lizzie. There it
To
is.
think that you're a regular, right? To think that you're, yeah, Liz, you gotta understand, man. It was like we
So
were just lucky to be on sometimes because Jay didn't have no internet and it didn't come up sometimes. So we was out there stuck. But here you are, you right here with us right now, Jay Internet working. That's some amazing shit, man.
Or Jay ain't here because he helping Arthur fight Michael John White.
I listen. I'm not helping.
Word,
I never said
word.
that. That's
Yeah,
Arthur's fight by himself. Nate,
yeah,
Nate,
yeah,
don't put
that's
me in
right.
that. I don't want no smoke.
Ordinary he need
That's Art.
all the help he could get because Michael Jai tried to put that damn Timberland in his chest. But Art said he not having it. You right. You right. Art said
So
he
when you
can win
going
that one. He won't be. Art
so
can
when you
kill
gonna
that
write your
man.
book, Lizzie? When you gonna write your joint, kid? The world needs to know. Because kids today need to know how to handle grief, yo. That is a very serious and a serious topic that needs to be discussed, on how kids need to handle their emotions about it, yo. You know, because people don't realize little kids have big feelings. All right.
Yeah. We just gotta be little enough to be big for them and help them out with it. That's all. Be able to
Yep.
get them to speak on it. There you go.
All
Yeah.
right. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? As far as certain hobbies that we need to pick back up, that we want to start doing. Um, the next one, all of these are self-respective, self reflection questions that you have to look on the inside, to see what's going on the outside. The next one is, what about yourself do you have trouble acknowledging? Now, I can while you guys ponder and think about it, I guess I'll go first and answer. I have a hard time acknowledging the work I put in, the work I actually do. I don't see the work I do. I just see the work that needs to be done. And the fact that I know there's more work to be done, I don't pay attention to what's already been completed. You know, it's like, ah, yeah, cool, we did that because it had to be done, but there's something else that we got to do, so let's keep moving forward. There's very seldom too many times that I sit back, stop, and I look back and say, wow, I did all of that. That's kind of dope. And when I do, it's usually just a brief moment. Okay, cool, but look forward. Look where you got to keep going, bro. So the job's not done. Keep going. Celebrate when it's done. So I guess that's something I have a hard time acknowledging, knowing that I do a lot of dope things, but sometimes I don't acknowledge it. I don't pay attention because I look at it for what's next. What about you, Unc?
Me, I don't. What do I fall back on? Maybe that I don't get emotional enough. Yeah. Um, it's a life of regiment and discipline, and you don't really got enough time to think about how you feel about certain things and certain aspects. So I think that that's one of the things that I need to kind of corral in a little bit. The fact that I don't have to get loud or get upset, but I do. I should have some way of channeling a bunch of my emotions in different ways and patterns instead of just going dead and not showing any of them at any given time. I think it's necessary to bring them out. So that might be what my thing to fix. That's me. That's me.
Dope. Nate, what is what is something that you have a hard time acknowledging about yourself sometimes?
I don't know. Probably something from before that I guess might still be going on now to this day, and I just don't even I just block it out after all these years. I guess maybe realizing how valuable you really are, because most of the time, I do what I do, but I just do it for like a lot of people be asking me to do stuff like, man, you should do this, or I guess be more at the forefront. But for me, I ain't trying to be at the. I mean, sometimes I do act like I don't want to be at the forefront. I don't want to lead nothing because I'm not. I don't want to not let nobody down, but I'm not trying to fail others. I'm only worried about as long if I do something and it only affects me, I'm fine with it. I don't want to have to be responsible for no one else. I don't want to be responsible for no one else who's looking to me or maybe expecting my leadership or something. Now that's just how I am. I know some people are like, nah, man, we're gonna be a leader, I'm gonna be a king. I like to be chill in the back. If I could be that billionaire in the background who can still walk around in his slides to the 7-Eleven, I'd rather be that guy. I ain't gotta have the fly car, the fly house, and none of that stuff. I don't need that kind of attention in my life. But I know
I want the
sometimes
fly car.
some
Fly
things come
house.
up that require me to be at the forefront, but I hate being at the forefront.
But listen, I want the fly house and the fly car, but I also want to be able to go to 7-Eleven in my slides as well.
And I
You know
just
what I
chose
mean?
7-Eleven because that's the first thing that came to mind. I couldn't even really think about nowhere else that I really be at.
Wow, you couldn't think of Wawa, your favorite spot, yeah? That's
Ain't no
cold,
Wawa's
bro.
out here. It would be Bucky's out here. There ain't no Wawa's
Bucky.
out here.
See, you forgot
Closest
about Bucky.
closest Wawa's in Florida.
Dang, don't nobody want to go to Wawa in Florida. Yep.
They got Quick Trip out there. Quick Trip out here, and it's another one. I can't remember. I can't think of the name of it right now.
What,
But I don't
Speedway,
look.
Sheets?
Yeah, they got speed. I ain't seen no sheets out here.
Okay.
I see sheets mainly on the East Coast, up north, Mid Atlantic and up north.
Sheets is over on this
Like
side of the earth.
like Sheets, Royal Farms, Wawa. I see those on a regular.
Got you. So the last question for the night, I think this one sums it up. I think this is the perfect one to close out the show with. Um, what has been your most valuable life lesson so far? Again, I can answer this because, like I said, I've been looking at the questions, pondering them while the show's been going on. Um, for me, my greatest life lesson, and this might come off weird to some people, but the greatest life lesson I had was not having my father growing up. His absence taught me the value of what a father, the real value of a father, and how important it is to have your father in your life. That's why, despite anything that happened between me and my first son, my first child's mother, whatever, as far as us not getting along and not seeing eye to eye and having a co-parent, I made sure I was 10 toes down in his life because, yeah, I knew what it felt like not to have a father. So the greatest lesson, one of the greatest lessons I learned from my father, it was his absence, was the importance of being a father. You know, and there's other things that he taught me, and other things I learned in life, but that right there is probably the greatest gift, the greatest lesson I learned because it made me into a wonderful father, it made me into a super father. You know, so despite the way I learned it, I'm glad I learned that lesson. Because I understand how serious it is. And for anybody who can hear us, it's very important that you're in your child's life, like extremely important. There's something about just your father being in your child's life, the confidence, the boost, the morale that you give, just with a simple head nod, just with a simple smile, just with a simple hug, little certain things. You do it in a way that a mom can't do it, an uncle can't do it, a teacher can't do it, a brother can't do it. It's from the pops. So if you have that wonderful honor and privilege to be a father, be a father.
Be a
Okay,
father.
do what you can, and if all you can is once a week, a phone call, show up once a week, do a phone call, whatever it is, just be that and be consistent. That's it. Kids need consistency. And if you're consistent with that time, and it'll grow over time, okay? Do what you have to do to be in your children's life because they need us. Like for real, for real. They really need us. All right. And yeah, that was my greatest life lesson. Whoever would like to go next is up to you guys.
Um, Stay true, because sometimes you can lose yourself trying to, whether you're trying to fit in somewhere or appeal to other individuals, or think you have to do this or do that in order to be accepted. Just stay true to yourself. It's nothing wrong with working on yourself at times, but always do it just for yourself and do it for the right reasons. Never do it for others. I fell into that. I fell into that mold probably around eighth grade. From eighth grade to about 10th grade, I tried to fit in with the in crowd for a little bit, but then I just started going left. I just started going back to, like, yo, go back to what you always knew. Just be yourself. Don't worry about who like you and who don't like you. And you know, I rode solo. I was dolo half the time in school. Sometimes I used to sit at the lunch table. I would be the only person at the lunch table by myself. I mean, the only person at the lunch table. Nobody else is sitting at the table I'm sitting at. Didn't care. Didn't care. Some people laughed at me. Could care less about it. Never worried about it. And once I was comfortable with myself, nothing bothers me. That's why I like even now. I could be dolo for days. I could. I mean, it sounds weird, but I could go off the map right now for the next 60 days, and I'll be fine. No phone connection, no nothing, and I'll be all right. But I got people that really care about me, so I do keep in contact with them on a daily basis. My mom and them, my daughter and them every day. Text me, morning group chats and everything. But for me, I learned to be okay with myself and not worry about what other people think, and I'm for the better for it.
Do you?
Or that's what's up. What about you, huh?
I don't know. I gotta wrap it all up in like everything y'all said, but um, greatest life lesson, yo. I ain't gonna lie. This just recently, even though I was already working on it, and I didn't catch it, and I didn't realize it's always about self improvement. It's always about thinking positive. It's always thinking about manifesting what it is that you bring in. And when I found that out, just based off how I see where my life was. I'm like you, Jay. I had a father, but he really didn't give me what I thought was adequate training or enough to be a good dad. But then again, maybe he did. He was in my life long enough to understand it, so it might be good. So yeah, just being able to think that you're good enough for any and everything that you're about to attempt, have attempted or will attempt. You will be great. You will be good, and don't stop until you get enough. It really is. It's a true statement. You just keep going for everything that you want, and don't give up that thought. Don't give up that dream. Manifest what you want to yourself. I think that's been one of the greatest things that I've learned so far.
Yo,
You
yo,
ain't slick. You ain't slick though. Getting that Michael Jackson reference in there though.
I was about to say, don't stop till you get enough, right? I was about to say, see, you be having your moment, you be in the zone,
I
and
be
then
in
Nate
there,
just,
right? Y'all be feeling me, y'all.
nah,
Got you,
nah,
bro.
nah,
Got
nah,
you.
nah, nah. You don't be
That was
in
good,
nowhere
God. I
until
like
no,
that. Everybody like, oh,
nope, nope.
nice, nice.
But you be having the moment, right? And then all Nate does this all the time. Either he goes when he drops when he drops his head, I be like, good God, oh no, come on, tighten up, Jay. Don't laugh, don't laugh. Um, but nah, but for real though, that is those are wonderful life lessons, and these are things that you don't learn without experience.
Thank you,
You don't
Lizzie.
learn
Thank
without
you.
going through it. So Nate, like to counter to I guess continue on to what you're saying about being yourself. You know, I've been fortunate to have the family that I've had. My brother, my sister. When I say my family, I mean my brother, my mother, my sister, and I would consider my close immediate friends. They've always allowed me to be me, a little bit different than everybody else. You know, everybody else is going left. I'm going right, and my friends and my family they encouraged it, they supported it. At one point in time in my life, as a teenager, my hair was red, just like how your hat is. Like the red in your hat, the red in Detroit. I had red hair.
It's a man cave
Um,
hat.
yeah, that's what I mean. The man cave hat, like the same red in that hat. That was the color of my hair. You know what I mean? And
Malcolm
I
X.
dyed my hair for maybe about a couple of years. It was all different shades of red, light red, dark red, burgundy. It was I would let it grow out. Then when I started seeing getting black again, I'm gonna dye it. Yo, I can honestly say none of my friends was like, yo, get out of here, B. You're a weirdo, so you can't hang with us. Yo, Jay, that's you, son. That's fly. Whatever, that's you, kid. Yo, that's my homie. Um, my mother, of course, my brother might have why'd you do it? Because I wanted to. All right, whatever. You know what I mean? So I totally get it what you're saying about just being comfortable in your own skin and just standing on your own island. Because even if they didn't support it, I was standing on my island, yo. You know what I mean? I was being me, and that's a great lesson that kids don't understand right now. Is just to be yourself, man. You don't gotta be like everybody else. You ain't just do what makes you happy, bro. And when you do what makes you happy, you're gonna find the people who need to find you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You're gonna find your community, you're gonna find your group, you're gonna find your tribe, and y'all gonna be able to rock out and do whatever y'all do as a team because that's what y'all do
That's what
naturally.
we do, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It'll be organic. But
It'll come to you.
all great things, all great things must come to an end, right? And but the beautiful part is if you love this show, you know what I'm saying, you can always rewind it, listen from the beginning, listen to the previous episodes. And what else you can also do, you can hit the notification bell, you can subscribe to the channel. And then if you really love what we saying, you know what I mean, you can come back every Thursday because on Thursday
That's right,
we got
Lizzie.
the
That's
we
right.
got the MLB rundown with Nate the Great, where he breaks down wonderful, everything wonderful about baseball and what we got going on. All right. Then you get the politic and post up with our number one supporter, Lizzie. You know what I mean? She out here with us. She outside on her side of the earth chilling. And with that being said, you know how we always do, bro. You know how we close out the show. So Nate, we gonna let you set it off. Unc, this is D Rigger presents Moment with Unc, so you get to close it out. I'm batting second, and that's what it is.
Andy, I hope you're okay because I know you've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Yo, all I want to say is they don't really care about us. It's on you, Unc.
Hey, smoke weed every day.
Yeah, with that being said, son, yo, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We see y'all next week, yo. We out of here, y'all.